Hey guys, Rainbowcat 1942 here, back with episode number 3 of my series on how to make a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition character. So in this episode, I am going over how to level up your character as well as multiclassing. Okay, so let's see. So to get to second level, you need 300 experience points. So because why not? Let's just put 300 up next to where it says experience points. So yeah. After that, you will need to figure out your hit points at second level. So to do that, it said in the class description, under class features, and for a sorcerer, it's 1d6 plus my constitution modifier for every sorcerer level after first. So my constitution modifier is 3, so it would be 1d6 plus 3, which is 4, and then plus another 3, 7. So it would be 9 plus 7, which I believe is 16. So at second level, I will have 16 hit points. Okay. Also my hit dice, they also increase by 1, so now I have 2d6. Also I get one additional first level spell. So I'll just come down here, pick from go to the sorcerer spell list, and I'll do Burning Hands. So I'll just do that, Burning Hands. There we go. Yeah, that's all for the spells. Now for my class features. At second level, I get Font of Magic. And what this is at second level you tap into a deep wellspring of magic within yourself. This wellspring is represented by sorcery points, which allow you to create a variety of magical effects. So I would just put Font Magic right here in the features and traits box. There we go. That's all I have for second level. And I believe that's all you have to do to level up. So yeah. Okay, let's do multiclassing then. Okay, so let's say I level up to third level as well, which means I need 900 XP, so I'll just change this to 900. But instead of hold on, I need to change this to 2. But instead of carrying on with the sorcerer, I can instead choose to take a level in different class. So I think I am going to take a level in the fighter class. So I would do sorcerer 2, fighter 1. So yeah. Wait, there's also some prerequisites, like for a fighter I needed to have a strength of 13, which I don't, or a dexterity of 13, which I also don't, so I can't be a fighter. Let's get rid of this. So I need to be something else. I am going to be a warlock. So I'm going to be a sorcerer 2 and a warlock 1. Because for the warlock I have to have a charisma of 13 and I have a charisma of 18. Okay, so experience points. Okay, so basically, my total level is still level 3. My total level is still level 3. It's not like, I don't know what it would be. It's not like level 2 still, or level 1 for some reason. My total level is based on what my 2 class levels add up to, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So you also get the hit dice of that class, which is for the warlock, it's my hit dice is 1d8. So I have 2d6 and 1d8 and 3 hit dice total. Okay, so let me just read this quick. Okay, so now we just have to look at what types of hit points the warlock gives. So the warlock has 8 plus my constitution modifier. So I just figure out how many hit points it is and then add that to my current hit points. So 8 plus my constitution modifier, so 8 plus 3, which is 11. So it would be 16 plus 11. So that would be 27, I believe. Yes. So my maximum hit points are 27. Okay. So proficiency bonus, that doesn't matter at the moment, but it's always based on my total character level. So my level right now is 3rd, and for a 3rd level character the proficiency bonus is +2. But if I was, say, a sorcerer 3 and a warlock, sorcerer 3 and a warlock 2, I would have a proficiency bonus of +3. Okay. so multi-classing proficiencies. So as a warlock, I get proficiencies in light armor and simple weapons. Okay, so let me just write that down. Light armor, simple weapons. Okay. You gain a new level. When you gain a new level in a class, you get its features for that level. You don't, however, receive the class's starting equipment. Okay, so I do receive the features. So since I'm Warlock 1, I get Otherworldly Patron. So let me just write that down. Otherworldly Patron. And for, let me just choose one and put it in parentheses. Just gonna go with the Great Old One. The Great Old One. Let me just get rid of that Z. Whoops. Darn it. I want it to be capital because it looks nicer. The Great Old One. And then in parentheses, I also get Pact Magic. Pact Magic. Okay, as for spellcasting, your capacity for spellcasting depends partly on your combined levels and all your spellcasting classes, partly on your individual levels in those classes. Once you have the spellcasting feature from more than one class, use the rules below. If you multi-class but have the spellcasting feature from only one class, you follow the rules as described in that class. Okay. Okay, so I'm a 3rd level character. So I have 3rd level, hold on, let me, so as a wizard, I know 2 cantrips. I have 1 spell slot, so let me go down here and change this to a 3. Let me know if I'm doing this wrong, by the way. I know 2 additional cantrips, as well as, that's it, I believe. So, just gonna go to the Warlock list. Warlock. So I am going to do True Strike, and Chill Touch. Okay. So let me actually skip forward and find where the multiclassing is. Here it is. Okay, hold on. So I'm a 3rd level character, so I have 4, okay, I did do this wrong. I have 4 1st level spell slots and 2 2nd level spell slots. So 4 and 2. Okay, so I think I also choose 2 2nd level spells as well. I'm going to do darkness, and darkness and hold person, I guess. Hold person. Okay, so that's pretty much multi-classing in a nutshell. I think I might have did a few things wrong. I probably did. But next I'm just gonna show you a few things that I just like to do to flesh out my character more. So in the additional features and traits box, what I like to do, I like to have a section for fears, then a hyphen, go down a few, likes, hyphen, dislikes, hyphen, and also goals. What does he hope to achieve? So maybe his fears could be goblins. His fears could be goblins and death. His likes could be ale. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera. And elves. Maybe his dislikes are goblins and orcs. I usually like to do this to just flesh out my character more and make them feel more real, like they're a real person. So yeah, in his likes and dislikes and fears could be tied to something in his backstory over here, but it doesn't have to be. If he's afraid of water, it doesn't have to be because he almost drowned once. But it definitely could be as well, so keep that in mind. The goals, I usually like to save that until after I've done my backstory. After I know more about this character, then I can figure out what his goals are. And some of these could come into play while you're actually playing D&D, like perhaps, say, goblins jump out of a bush, and you're scared of goblins, your character is scared of goblins, so instead of checking to see if he's surprised, and I'll explain more about that in my series on how to play D&D, instead of checking to see if you're surprised, the DM might say, okay, you're already surprised, you don't need to check to see if you're surprised. You may just, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. So be sure to check out my Discord server, link in the description. And if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that little notification bell to be notified every time I make an upload. So without further ado, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this episode, and I'll see you all later. Bye!